need us to be very clear. Intuition, energy, affirmations, more meetings, those pieces are not a strategy. And now that you're trying to move up into leadership, you need a strategy. So if you're trying to move up in leadership, but you're still shooting from the hip, you're still reactive, you're still putting out fires on a consistent basis, that is a system that keeps you in the cycle. In fact, my friend, you need a strategy. That strategy is structure. It is repeated clarity. It is what protects your team. It is what protects you from boundaries. It is what protects your time. It is what delivers influence without you being drained. Because at this point, most leaders are not burned out from underperforming. They're actually burned out because they function in a broken system, or should I say overfunction in broken systems. So this time of year just isn't about planning your goals. It is about engineering who you are as a leader and how you're stepping into 2026. So I'm going to give you 3 questions that you can ask yourself to know and understand whether you are shifting your leadership or if you'll remain in the cycle. Get your pen and paper. Here comes the secret sauce. Question 1, who gets your highest energy hours? Why is that so important? Because your calendar tells a story. And since your calendar tells the story, the question becomes, are you proud of that story? Most of the time, your calendar is filled with meetings that have nothing to do with you. You can delegate it to someone else, or it is a fire, or you think it's a fire because everyone else says it's urgent. It is not a fire. Remove what you can from your calendar. Stop putting your energy into places, people, and things that do not move the needle in what you're trying to do in 2026. Which takes us to question 2. What decisions belong to you as a leader and what decisions don't? Decision fatigue is real. Saying yes to everything, being a people pleaser, and filling up your calendar means that you're the actual bottleneck in your workflow process. You're not empowering your team. You are creating burnout. Strategic leaders filter what needs to be done, what doesn't get done, by whom and by what. Now, before I get to number 3, if you don't know who I am, my name is Daynice Sheldon. I'm an executive leadership coach. My number 1 goal is to help you play chess instead of checkers. It is to help current and emerging leaders to know and understand who they are as leaders, refine their executive presence, communicate that, and then scale their leadership opportunities. This is going to take us to number 3 because I love visibility. Where are you being invisible, or where are you being visible but you don't have a strategy? Here's the thing I need you to understand. Just because you've shown up does not mean that you have influence. If your presence is not backed by a message, a mission, or a measurable next step, measurable outcome, then baby, you just busy. Visibility without structure is noise. And that's where I come in. I help current and emerging leaders to get rid of the noise, to understand their boundaries, to know and understand their leadership identity, to refine their executive presence, to clarify their communication, and ultimately to scale your leadership and get to a level that you've not been at before. Now, if you need more help, this is what we're talking about January 24th, 2026, about leadership systems, leadership strategy, how you can refine who you are as a leader. You can go right here to DayniceSheldon.net. Or if you need one-on-one, if you need some assistance in getting your strategy and or structure together, that's where I come in, right at DayniceSheldon.net. Like, comment, and follow for more.